A she-wolf, a life-giving mother nurturing two babes. This is how the story of Rome begins. Romulus and Remus, twin brothers, abandoned, destined for greatness. Rescued by the she-wolf, they grew strong. They were fated to build a city on the Tiber River. But fate, like a double-edged sword, brought rivalry. Romulus, in a fit of rage, killed Remus. The city, stained with fraternal blood, would bear Romulus's name, Rome. This tale, shrouded in myth and legend, speaks to the heart of Rome's identity. It is a story of ambition, of violence, of brotherhood and betrayal. It is a foundation built on paradox, a sign of the complex history to come. But from this mythical beginning, a real city would rise. Rome, in its infancy, was humble, a small village of shepherds and farmers finding its footing. Ruled by kings, 7 in total, the city grew. Each king a stepping stone shaping Rome's destiny. They built temples, they waged wars, they expanded Rome's reach. From a humble collection of settlements, Rome began to dominate its neighbours. The Etruscans, a powerful people, cast a long shadow. But Rome, with each victory, grew stronger. They built the Cloaca Maxima, a feat of engineering, a testament to Roman ingenuity. It channeled away the marshes, making Rome a more powerful city. The last king, Tarquin the Proud, his reign was tyranny. The Romans, their patience exhausted, rose up. They cast out the king and with him the monarchy. In its place they forged a new path, the Roman Republic. Power, no longer held by one, rested in the hands of the people. This was a radical experiment. The Senate, a council of elders, held sway, advising the elected officials. 2 consuls, elected annually, shared power, a system of checks and balances designed to prevent tyranny. The Roman Republic, born out of revolution, was ready to face the world. The Roman Republic, a beacon of power, attracted both admirers and enemies. Wars were fought, victories won, and the Republic's territory expanded. Great men rose to prominence, their names etched in history. Cincinnatus, the reluctant dictator, twice called from his farm to save Rome, only to return to his plough. Hannibal, the Carthaginian general, crossed the Alps, bringing terror to Roman hearts. Scipio Africanus, the Roman general, met Hannibal on the plains of Zama, crushing the Carthaginian threat. These men and countless others shaped the destiny of Rome. They were the giants of the Forum, their voices echoing through the halls of power. As Rome's power grew, so did internal tensions. The gap between rich and poor widened. Ambition and greed poisoned the political process. Into this maelstrom stepped Julius Caesar, a brilliant general, a charismatic leader. He conquered Gaul, expanding Rome's borders, his legions fiercely loyal. Caesar, crossing the Rubicon, defied the Senate, igniting civil war. He emerged victorious, becoming dictator for life, but his ambition proved his downfall. On the Ides of March 15th, 44 BC, Caesar was assassinated. The Republic, already teetering, plunged into chaos. From the ashes of the Republic, an empire arose. Octavian, Caesar's adopted son, emerged as Augustus, the first Roman emperor. His reign marked the beginning of the Pax Romana, a period of unparalleled peace and prosperity. The Roman Empire, stretching from the British Isles to the Euphrates River, was at its zenith. This was the era of monumental architecture. The Colosseum, a colossal amphitheatre, hosted gladiatorial contests and public spectacles. Aqueducts, marvels of engineering, brought fresh water to Roman cities. Roads, stretching for thousands of miles, connected the vast empire. Roman law, Roman culture, and Roman influence spread throughout the known world. The Roman Empire was more than just conquest and glory. It was a cultural powerhouse, leaving an indelible mark on Western civilization. Latin, the language of Rome, became the foundation for many modern languages. Roman law, with its emphasis on justice and fairness, influenced legal systems for centuries. Roman art and literature, inspired by Greek tradition, found new expression. Virgil's Aeneid, a masterpiece of epic poetry, celebrated Roman virtues. The writings of Cicero, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius explored philosophy, rhetoric, and the human condition. Rome's legacy extended far beyond its political borders, shaping the very fabric of Western thought and culture. The Roman Empire, despite its grandeur, was not immune to decline. Internal strife, economic woes, and relentless barbarian pressure gradually weakened its foundations. The empire, too vast to manage effectively, was divided in two. The Western Roman Empire, centered in Rome, faced increasing pressure from Germanic tribes. The Goths, the Vandals, the Huns, these barbarian tribes, driven by their own ambitions and fleeing the Huns' advance, chipped away at Roman borders. The once mighty legions, stretched thin and weakened by corruption, struggled to hold back the tide. The sack of Rome in 410 AD by the Visigoths sent shockwaves through the empire, a stark symbol of its decline. The year 476 AD marks a pivotal moment in history, the fall of the Western Roman Empire. The last Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, a mere teenager, was deposed by the Germanic general Odoacer. The once mighty empire, reduced to a shadow of its former glory, had breathed its last. But Rome did not vanish entirely. The Eastern Roman Empire, centered in Constantinople, continued to thrive for centuries, preserving Roman traditions and evolving into the Byzantine Empire. And while the political entity of Rome may have crumbled, its legacy lived on. The echoes of Rome can still be felt today in our language, our laws, our art, our architecture, and our very idea of what it means to be civilized. Rome may have fallen, but its spirit, its enduring impact on the world, continues to inspire and captivate us.